right, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome back to Tips from Elaine's Desk. Elaine Proby here, CEO of PROBY'S Tax and Accountant, and Tips from Elaine's Desk. All right, let's see if I can go live on here on my IG. All right, guys, so happy Thursday. And of course, today we're going to have a wonderful conversation. And it's about growth mindset for revenue goals. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about today. And this is going to be exciting. I love this kind of stuff because it has to do with all of us being in the right frame of mind in order for us to succeed in whatever it is that we're doing. So I'm excited about talking about mindset because this helps all of us, all right? Not just you, this helps me and everyone else that's listening. So you guys hit like and share on this video, and let's see, I think the glare is bad, so I'm gonna have to start off looking at this to see who's on board. Hi, Risha, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Miss Lane. Welcome aboard. Hey, Joan, good afternoon. All right, welcome aboard, guys. Let's have some fun today, and this is gonna be exciting. We're gonna talk about what is growth mindset and how that's going to help us personally and professionally in order to achieve more revenue, right? Which is what all of us want. So let's just jump right into this. Just hit like and share this video. Let's jump into this. Get everybody on board. Get all your friends on board and your family on board. Because again, this has to do with the right frame of mind in order for you to be successful professionally or personally. And the first point today is the importance of believing in your ability to increase revenue. So we have to start there, believing in ourselves, right? This is the first point today, guys. So this is so hard for people to do right now. A lot of folks, they don't believe in themselves. You have ideas, you have things that you want to do, and you have all these goals and things that you'd like to achieve, but what is the drawback? Why is it that you don't jump into it and make these things happen? Why? Because you don't believe in yourself and you don't believe you can make this happen. This is really what holds a lot of people back from moving forward. Personally and professionally, this will hold you down. So you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your ability to make these things happen. You have to know that you can do this, and you know that you have what it takes to make it happen. You will have the ability to make it happen. You have to believe in that. Believe in your skills. Believe that you have the know-how, right? You have to have skills. Whatever it is you do, you have to have the skills. You have to have the know-how. And of course, if you don't, you know what to do. You can go and learn these skills. Figure out what it is that you need to learn, what you need to know. So believe in their ability. Believe that you have the skills, or you can learn those skills. And then you have to be passionate about what it is that you need to do to move forward. This is a part of you building, that you're building confidence in yourself in order to achieve success, in order for you to obtain additional revenue in your life, no matter what that is, whether it's a personal investment, whether it's creating entrepreneurship, creating a business, making more money in some way or another. You must believe in yourself. you must be confident. This is what the first point is: believing in your ability to increase revenue. You have to be confident. Another thing about confidence, guys, is what it does. It is a good sign of leadership. By you being very confident, you can lead, because you can also teach others how to be confident and how to move forward in their lives. So this helps you. And whenever you're teaching someone something, it helps you to grow as well, right? Because look, what do we all do? We research, we learn stuff so we can teach it to others. It helps us to grow, so you're not stagnated at all. So you're conquering limited beliefs, because now you know that you have to go higher, because you're also teaching others some of the stuff that you do know. So that's what I like about it too, because for me, I have to do a lot of research and look at different things, although some of the stuff I already know, but I also do, research and look and do some comparison and see how it works for others. And so I'm learning in the meantime. So this is really great, guys. So again, the importance of believing in your ability to increase revenue is believing in yourself, knowing that you can make this happen, and find out if something is holding you back. Find out what that is, identify what that is, conquer those limiting beliefs in yourself, get rid of that idea, and tell yourself that, hey, I'm not going to let anything stop me. I'm not going to limit myself, whatever that is. I'm going to make sure that I move forward. And this is really, really the key, because look, only you, you're in the driver's seat of your life. Only you can hamper your success. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's my first one today. I just love this, guys. Hit like and share on this video. We're talking about a growth mindset for revenue goals. Again, if you think it and you have the right frame of mind, you can achieve it, guys. This is what this conversation is about today. And let's see who's on here. Rod Smith, hello. How are you? Thanks for jumping in. All right, all right. So hit like and share on this video, guys. Very exciting stuff. Second point today, let's jump right into that. Strategies for instilling a growth mindset. So how do you instill a growth mindset? Now, maybe a lot of us don't have the confidence. We're not thinking straight. We don't believe in ourselves 150%. I'm not even going to say 100%. And so you have to have some strategy in order for you to change your mindset. So we're going to talk about number 2 strategies for instilling certain mindsets, a growth mindset, so that you can change your thought process in order to move forward. And you want to do this, first of all, guys, identify what it is that keeps you from thinking on a positive space, right? So what kind of mood, what kind of situations, what it is that's keeping you from changing your thought process into a positive space? Because that's the first thing you need to do. You need to start thinking positively in order for you to develop the strategy for a growth mindset. You have to start thinking positive, because anything negative will keep you from moving forward. Hi, Norman Strong. Thanks for jumping in here. All right. So, guys, look at your own improvements. That's a good way to start. Look at how you have improved in whatever it is that you do. And see, this is the thing. We put ourselves down a lot, and we don't look back at things that we have accomplished. Look at your improvement. Compare yourself and see where you were a year ago, or 2 years ago, 5 years ago, however long ago, where you are now. You have improved. That in itself is growth, right? That is in itself, for you to improve. What happened? You had to have had a growth mindset. You have had to have had some positive thinking in order for you to do the right thing to improve in your life, right? So look at that. Look at your improvement. Use that as a way to continue to have that growth mindset, because if you did it before, you can continue to do it, and you can even go further with it, okay? Learn something new. This is great for growing. We always need to continue to learn. So learn something new, right? Some of us may have a schedule. We're going to learn something new every day, every week. We're going to read a book. We're going to research. We're going to do something. So we're going to learn something new on a regular basis. This is going to assist the strategy for you to continue to have a growth mindset. So learn something new. There's so much out there. You know how you wake up one day, somebody tell you something, be like, you're never too old to learn. I learned something new today. This is amazing for growth, guys. You have to do that. And don't fear of make mistakes. Everyone is worried about, oh my God, if I make a mistake, what's going to happen? Hey, if you try something and you make a mistake, you're further ahead than you were yesterday. This is what I always say, because now you have tried it. Now you have learned from it. If you made a mistake, if it didn't work, you've learned from it. You know what not to do again, or you know how to do it better if you did. So don't be afraid to make mistakes, guys. This is a part of that growth mindset. You have to learn and make mistakes. And if it doesn't work, learn from it. Use it as an example. Use it as a learning tool, right? And this point right here, I just love this point, because this is what we do all the time. Be kind to yourself. You guys know what I mean. You're always hard on yourself. You set a goal, or you set something to do, and it didn't accomplish it, didn't turn out the way you wanted to turn out. We are so hard on ourselves. You start beating up yourself. You start saying, why did I do that? It didn't work. I should have known. No, this all is the opposite, the negative things, which is not what you're supposed to do. Do not beat up yourself, guys. If you try something and it didn't work, be kind to yourself. We do this a lot. We blame ourselves for something not working. No, be kind to yourself. Okay. So, and then look for examples of stuff that works, so you can mirror some of the things that you see. So whatever that goal is that you're trying to achieve, let's say, so you could continue to stay positive and have the right mindset in order to achieve more revenue. You look for examples of certain things that happen, certain people that have done it. Look, whatever that is, I don't know what it is that you want to achieve in life, but you should know. Just take out some examples, read up on it, see how that works, see what you can learn from it, and then try to adapt to it. There is so much you can do. This is so exciting, because there's never a dull moment. It's so excited to be. There's never a dull moment, guys. So then set realistic goals. this is the thing. You do not want to set goals that are not realistic. It's okay to say, oh, you're going to go to the moon tomorrow. That's not realistic. Don't set anything that is just not realistic. So set goals that's realistic, that you know you can achieve with ease. And even maybe not as easy as you might want them to do it, because you want some things to be a little challenging now, right? You don't want everything to be easy. You want to have some challenge. So set some goals that is achievable. That will bring some challenge to you. But of course, in my first point, what it is that you know your abilities, you know your skills, you know your capabilities. So you're going to be able to achieve those goals. All right. So that is my second point today, guys. Hey, LeBron Smith, thanks for jumping on. You guys hit like and share on this video. Okay, hello to all the people over here on IG. ZV, thanks for jumping in here, all you guys over here. Okay, so guys, again, growth mindset for revenue goals, which is what we're talking about. There's always room for other streams of revenue, no matter what it is that we're doing, whether you have a job or whether you have a business, you always need other stream of revenue, right? So this is what we're talking about, and you have to have it by having the right mindset. Okay, so third point today, guys, the psychology behind setting ambitious yet achievable goals. And this is what we just talked about a minute ago. Make sure that these goals are realistic. They could be very ambitious. We're going to just, accomplish all this huge stuff and great mission, and the sky's the limit. This is awesome and amazing. Again, but then there's a psychology in setting these goals. You have to make sure that, again, the goals are realistic. You have to have clarity, right? When you set some goals, have some clarity of what that is. Have some clarity of how you're going to get there. So you do some research, you learn some stuff, you have those steps, you have the points that you're going to need to achieve in order to get to that goals. Lay this out. You have to be clear in your mind. In other words, if you are not clear about where you want to go, then how are you going to get there? So this is easy. So have some clarity, make it challenging. Again, like I was saying a minute ago, you don't want everything to just be easy. You just wake up, this is easy, you can do this. There's no challenge there. This is not going to take you very far because that limits where you're going to go. So make it challenging, right? So set those goals, set a few bars up so that it's a challenging place. Then you have to be committed. This is what you got to do. You got to be committed, right? You won't be able to achieve anything if you're not committed to it. You can't wake up every other day and feel like, well, maybe I won't do this today because, I don't feel like it. Be committed. When you're committed, you have that drive. You're going to get to it. Every time you get up, you have that plan. You have that drive. You're going to make it happen. So be committed to achieve those goals. And one main thing that you must do, guys, is, get some feedback. Whatever those goals are, whatever it is, get some feedback. Either you talk to, let's say, if it's a business, talk to your partners. You got to sit down and see what that is. If it's personal goals, if it's family goals, whatever that is, get some feedback. See how it's looking, what everyone thinks about it. People, again, who cares? That's going to be honest with you. And going to be, those are the folks you want to get feedback from so you can improve on what it is that you're doing. And then this will help you to get to that space. Okay. So those are some of the psychology and some of the strategies in order to set those goals that is achievable. All right. So those are my points today, guys, for growth mindset, for revenue goals, for us to create some other source of revenue, other stream of income. Those are some of the mindset. It starts here. If you're not thinking right about it, and if you don't set things up, it's not going to happen. So let me recap these 3 points. All right, you guys, put stuff in the chat. If you agree with this stuff, you have some other points, put it in there. So, and I'm sure a lot of us is following these points, and we have talked a lot about mindset. So let's recap these points. First one, the importance of believing in your ability to increase revenue. You have to believe in yourself. Guys, number one, believe in yourself, okay? Don't doubt yourself. Believe in your abilities. Believe in your skills. You can always learn new skills. You can sharpen up the ones you already know, and then have a passion to what it is that you need to do. This is where you start. Okay. So this is first thing. So this puts you in the right frame of mind to proceed forward. And then the second point, strategy is to install that growth mindset. You have to identify the things that brings negative thought to you. Identify what that is, guys, and shut it out. Go the opposite way, bring some positive thoughts into your head. Okay, review your success. Wherever you are, you have came from a place that was probably lower than where you were before in most cases. So then, celebrate where you are. You are at a place where you have came a long way. Celebrate that. Look back at your own success. Learn something new on a regular basis. You want to be able to do this in order for you to grow. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. I have to say this all the time. We don't do a lot of stuff because we're worried about making mistakes. We're worried about what other people might think if we make those mistakes. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. That is perfectly fine. Learn from it, okay? And set realistic goals. The third point today, psychology behind setting ambitious yet achievable goals. Do not make the goals so unachievable. They're so out here. It's great to be ambitious because you want to be ambitious so you can challenge yourself, okay? But make sure it's realistic, okay? Have some clarity. Know where you want to go. We have to know where we want to go. That's like driving. We don't know where we're going. If you don't know where you're going, you don't even know how you're going to get there because you have no clue where you're going. Okay, so have a clarity of where you're going to go and then make it challenging, guys. And most of all, be committed. If you're committed, in order for you to achieve success, you are going to achieve success. It is that simple. I know that sounds like, oh, no, yeah, it is. That's the whole process right there, guys. All right. So with that said, that brings me to the end of this conversation. Again, for those of you who are looking for a different stream or additional stream of revenue, and we talk about having the right mindset for entrepreneurship, having a business, owning a business is a great way of getting additional revenue streams coming in. So one of the things that we talked about is starting a business, get that going or taking it to the next level. And guys, go to Elaine'sDesk.com. I keep telling you to go there. There's a lot of information there with that getting the business started, taking it to the next level. There's a lot of clarity there on certain things. And of course, there's a blog post on there that gives you so much information about business, so many enlightening stuff that's there as well. And again, I always encourage you guys to go to PROBY'S and set up a 15-minute free consultation with me. Let's get some clarity about where you want to go. I will be happy to enlighten you guys and assist you through that process. Go to PROBY'S or call the office 323-290-9034. Book yourself a 15-minute free consultation. I'll be happy to walk you through the process. Okay, so take advantage of that. All right, so someone have a comment up here. Let's see what that is. Risha says, yes, Miss Elaine, my motivation for today. Thank you so much. I needed this to remind me. All right. See, this is great. I love it. Thank you for the great information, Joan. Appreciate it, Joan. This is great. So we can motivate and inspire. This is perfect. This makes me excited. And I just want to continue to do this so everyone can, again, like I said, there's enough money out there for everybody. Okay. So just make sure you get yours. And like yesterday's conversation 2 days ago, end 2023 with a bang. Okay. So let's do this. I think that covers it. So I see you guys back here every Tuesday and Thursday, and keep your notifications on. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave it in the chat. Okay, I'll come back through here and check those out. Okay, I think that's it. So with that said, you guys have a wonderful rest of your Thursday afternoon. Here we are towards the end of the week again. I always say these days are just flying by. So with that said, I want you guys to have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. Have a fantastic weekend. And you guys take care of each other and take care of yourself. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.